Hello everybody and welcome to Pokemon Violet episode 6. Again, I am loving this series. I'm loving these Pokemon. The fire type is a real challenge as these series gets further. I start out this episode going ahead and evolving my Arcanine, or my Groundlith into an Arcanine. Dave Mustaine just gets to be a little bit cooler. But Dave Mustaine's not the only Pokemon. We decide to also get a couple of Firestones to evolve our Eevee into the third or fourth best evolution, Flareon. We decide to run around and get a couple of Synestia chips because Synestia chips are great. They allow us to actually come to this lady here, talk to her, and get a set of Malicious Armor. The Malicious Armor is what we actually use to evolve our Charcadet into Ceruledge, the Ghost Fire Pokemon exclusive to Pokemon Violet. Afterwards, we decide to head up the mountain to go to Rhyme, the Ghost Gym type leader, and go and start the Ghost Gym test. Mixed Sledge, the MC for this event, just tells us we have to do a couple of battles, which are specific to double battles, which are my least favorite thing possible. This little kid descends to send out a Greavard and a Shuppin. I just go pretty nice and easily. I go for a Shadow Ball to take out the Greavard, and I go for a Rock Slide just to do a flinch or do some nice double damage. Shuppin goes for a Shadow Ball, does a lot of damage. And the cool thing with this battle is your Pokemon get a bonus to both their attack and special attack, allowing this battle to go easier. So I go with the Disarming Voice and a Rock Slide, again, just double damage. The second trainer comes out with a Haunter and a Mischievous, so I go for a Shadow Ball on the Mischievous and a Flame Charge on Haunter, thinking this would take it out. Unfortunately, the Hex does half my damage and the Pain Split actually heals me, so I don't know what that was about. So we take out the Mischievous. The Flame Charge does not kill Haunter, which is weird because Haunter has no physical defense whatsoever. We get the special attack boost and the attack boost again, but that really doesn't matter. So I just go for another Shadow Ball and another Flame Charge. Haunter actually uses Curse to complete Senpoku and or Sudoku, winning us that battle. The MC Sledge decides to challenge us to a battle as the last and final battle. So we decide to just go for a Disarming Voice to do a lot of damage to Sableye. Boom actually uses Self-Destruct, pickling Camerupt and taking itself out. The Rock Slide hits Sableye and actually flinches it, but does not take it out, allowing us to use Steven Tyler's one more Disarming Voice, winning us the Ghost Gym test. After completing the gym test, we actually have to take on Rhyme, the Ghost Gym type leader. During this time, we actually get a weird 8 Mile themed ending because Rhyme is actually a rapper. This is probably way more embarrassing and way more awkward than the actual 8 Mile battle in which Eminem just absolutely destroys Black Falcon. Now, Rhyme, being the Ghost Gym type leader, is actually really not good against Skeleturge. Skeleturge is a fire ghost type, and Ghost is strong to Ghost. In this situation, we actually just kind of go straight for a Terra to remove Steven Tyler's Ghost typing and just make it a pure fire type, which actually makes this battle way easier. So we Terra, go for the Shadow Ball, and we go for Rock Slide just so we can break Mimikyu's disguise and not make it any challenge during this battle. The Rock Slide comes out, breaking Mimikyu's disguise, and Rhyme sends out Houndstone. Steven Tyler goes ahead and gets all the boosts and some speed because that's how the gym battle works here. It gives you all these speed and defenses. So I decided to go for another Shadow Ball to take out Houndstone, the most threatening Pokemon on the field, and decide to Rock Slide and Mimikyu. Unfortunately, the crit does not kill it, and Toxicity comes out. Toxicity comes out, and he's kind of scary, so I just decided to go straight for a Shadow Ball and him to take him out, and go for a Flame Charge on the Mimikyu because I don't know if this thing has Shadow Sneak or not. Toxicity comes out, he is now a Ghost type. Again, super threatening, super fast. The Shadow Sneak takes out Meatloaf, the Shadow Ball takes out Toxicity really quickly, and in that part of the battle, we go into Flee to just be able to tank any damage. So we go for another Shadow Ball on the Mimikyu and a Shockwave on the Mimikyu as well, just so we can guarantee we kill it. And Mimikyu goes down. After defeating Rhyme, that beats the gym or the Ghost, and we get the Ghost badge. I decided to run around and go find Iron Treads, the next Titan Pokemon, and he is massive. So since Iron Treads is a Steel Ground Pokemon, this is probably the easiest Pokemon to fight for me. The professor comes out and tells us we need to subdue the Iron Treads because he is very scary. I decided to go with a Bulldoze because, again, this is a Steel Pokemon, so that does about 40% of its HP and slows it down. We go for another Bulldoze as it goes for a rapid spin, increasing its speed, and then dropping it. I was surprised that Iron Treads was not down here. It is literally there, so we actually lose Meatloaf here, and I have to go to Steven Tyler and go for a Torch Song just to take it down the smallest sliver to phase it into the next phase. Iron Treads decides to break the mountain to show us where the Herba Mystica is hiding, just like every other Titan Pokemon. So me and Arvin decide to take on the Iron Treads Pokemon. Again, I'm just going to use Steven Tyler here since Camerupt is down, and I'm just going to go straight for a Terrastalize, make him a pure fire type, and go for a Torch Song to do as much damage as humanly possible to Iron Treads. Iron Treads decides to Iron Head, and Wilson, the score villain from Arvin's side, decides to Scary Face to lower its speed. Score villain decides to go for a Fire Fang, which is not needed given our Torch Song to be able to take out the Iron Treads, which Iron Treads apparently just dies. He loses all color and faint. Me and Arvin decide to go inside of the cave to find the next Herba Mystica, which is just yellow. I believe it's called the Sour Herba Mystica. This earns us the Quaking Earth Titan badge from the Path of Legends via Arvin. We decide to give him Rhydon another sandwich to power him up. He is really liking these sandwiches Arvin is making. Giving Rhydon this sandwich actually allows him to power up and give us the ability to glide a long distance. We decide to name the Larvesta Ashley Costill in honor of the singer.